Bye. Love you. Done with the bookwork for the morning. Now to go do some maintenance. Got some spreading to do of Grand Am, so one of our augers is down at the moment. Need to get that fixed. It's got the bearing stuffed on it, so it's off at the moment. The shaft was all flogged out, so I've built that up and grinded it down. Now I've just got to go to town and get a bearing for it and hope that it just slides straight on and bolts back together and should be good. So that's the shaft there. It was all flogged out, so I've built it up with a MIG and then ground it back. Now there's rust back on it, so I'll have to clean that all off when I get back from town, and then probably, it's a little bit wobbly there, so I'll probably have to put a bit more, grind a bit more off it anyway, so the bearing can go back on, but better be too big than too small, they say. Got our saddle, got our shaft size, off to town to get a few things. All done. Dead set. I forgot this every store I went to. Got to the front door, I was like, damn it. Because there's so much rain in Wagga. About ready to head home. Got myself a new blower. So because Georgia keeps on stealing mine. Got my bearing. Went to get a phone, they didn't have it, but I got it ordered online. Old mate there was super helpful. He took my name and number and said he would let me know maybe when they come in if he doesn't forget. So that was really reassuring. So then I went and jumped online and just ordered it on there. Alright, we're back. We're back. Just got to clean a bit of rust out of this thing. So the new bearing will slide in there, spray a bit of CRC on it, and it should be ready to slide on. So it's a little big. I've got to grind a bit off. Well, that's disappointing. Probably should get a 1/2 inch proper drive of one of these, I guess. Oh well. Got it on now, but it's not square, so now I've got to pull it off. Pull that piece out a little bit further, so that lines up with that. Just a little bit out. That's better. Spot on. Now I've got to grind that all back so I can weld it up and put the guard back on, and should be good. That should have gone on first. Damn it! So this should have gone on first, and instead of pulling that sprocket up there back off to put that back on, we're going to trim down the sides a little. Righto, I think we're done. There's a bit of jigging around to get the chain right. Because I think the last person who changed his chain, which I'm pretty sure was the previous owner of this auger, instead of changing the chain, just took out a 1/2 link. So I had to work out the chain lengths. Wasn't too hard, but just had to go through buckets of stuff to find a 1/2 link. Yeah. Now it's just time to take it out into the yard, give it a run and make sure everything's right. If everything's right, throw the guard on and we're done. It's been a bit of an ordeal, but anyway, lucky it's the winter time. So finally got that job finished and it's too late to start anything else, so I'm going to go have a look over the paddock of lupins to see if I can go spraying again tomorrow. We'll see if it's too wet and I'm going to get bogged everywhere. That's where we got bogged last week. See how wet it is now. So it's pretty wet. Safe to say I won't be spraying that paddock tomorrow. And then it's raining Friday. I think we're only meant to get 2 or 3 mil. So maybe spray next week before the next rain, I guess. And I've got a heap of spreading and spraying to do in front of the next rain, so I'll be busy. That's me done for the day. Catch you later.